What's up guys, it's the Devil's Talon here, and in today's video we're going to be going over NAE Scoped and TFue's third place performance in the recent Lachy Cup. But before I get into the video guys, if you do enjoy my content or find what I'm telling you helpful, please drop a like on this video, hit that subscribe button, and turn on notifications. But without further ado, let's get right into it. As you can see on the screen, guys, we have Mr. KNG Innocence. Congratulations to him, just signed to Garna. And this is going to be a third or fourth game from their Lachy Cup trio. So again, they're going to see a little bit better of opponent, but the main focus is going to be W King. There isn't really any stacked lobbies for these type of tournaments as of yet, and we shouldn't be expecting that even with trio cash cups. Now, if it was trio F and CS, it would be a little bit different, but we're going to just jump right into it. So as you can see, they're landing caddy corner. Not a shock here that they're landing at a mythic POI. Best trios in the world all land at these mythic POIs to get the best loot. And look at this right here from Innocence, a real kind of cheeky land to get in already, not having to worry about breaking anything. And he's going to get an easy knock on someone not paying attention. And again, what does this do? I would never expect that someone would be up there. So an easy, quick 2 kills off. And I, again, personally prefer landing on this side as opposed to the other side. I feel like there's better loot over here. And you also have control of the vault. So even if they have the key, they have to come to you. And sometimes you'll get lucky and get Kit over here. He didn't see him behind the stairs right there, actually. Again, talked about it last. Heals so good. And another thing to talk about with the spot that's really good is that you have those like food boxes that give you peppers and heals and all, shield mushrooms and all the new food items that are here in this season. So really good. Boom, and then you get a nice easy natural pinch just with the person that got rezzed. And so they're off to a really good start thus far. So comms from TFue, some kid just landed on me. Stay up from Inno. Cracked. Boom. Really good job on ending that fight quick. Really great job of a pinch from Scope coming to help. And again, patience. What we're just going to talk about here, this is just patience. Again, great job from TFue from staying up right there in a real sticky situation where he kind of got jumped on where he was unprepared. If you kind of get isolated as a solo when you're with your trio, your #1 priority is to stay up. And because then you can maybe get your trio, wait till your trio to get into a fight, and you get in these certain situations. Inno catches a guy off guard, cracks him, even though he's super weak. Again, just holds his wall and then waits for an easy pinch. That guy has no awareness that Scoped is going to come up from behind him, and then you essentially have this sandwich pinch. The guy is basically screwed. He's getting shot in the back, and then even if he turns around, then Innocence can make on play on him even with his low HP. So really good stuff. Again, patience and good capitalization from this trio. So I'm going to kind of skip through. Again, they kind of farm up for a bit, but they get into another engagement, and we're going to talk about what they do in that engagement as well. Alright, so they actually end up getting another engagement, not too far on, but I didn't just sit here and watch 20 minutes of farming, 2 minutes of farming. They're sitting here eating the loot, and this is a common occurrence at caddy corner. If you're landing here, you need to be aware that teams come in here all the time from mountain, or they'll come from helicopters from Misty. It is just a pandemic of just people just spreading, coming here, trying to just pick off the loot. So they get kind of split up here and things get a little sticky, but Scope said, hey, I had to bounce out. So this lets them know that they're isolated. And this is real good job from TFue, allowing Innocence here to get healed up. He said he may just pad, but he said may get beamed out of the air. And so, Innocence using a chili. Again, great mobility. Comms, I'm going around these kids. Stay alive, stay alive. And a nasty 175 shot. But again, he has the mythic shotgun, what it can do for you. Cranks up for height right here with a chili so fast. And unfortunately for him, it's a little bit too fast. Hits him for a couple of times. And then, but this is exactly what that first initial knock does. Allows your teammates to go up because the other team's kind of in panic mode. But we're going to see just kind of like with the chili was a little bit awkward that he fell down right there. Just kind of rewatching this little bit of sequence. But he makes such a good play with this chili because then it turns the 3v3 into a 2v3. Scoped has no shield. But this guy was weak, but it didn't even matter because he hit him so freaking hard. But the chili is so fast, he ends up falling, and I think it kind of messes him up a little bit. He waits too long to charge instead of just tapping it. But then again, they go up for height with him, and boom, this guy's automatically pitched, caught in a bad situation. So an easy capitalization from this trio. Again, great play from Innocence. Innocence, the catalyst for them basically staying alive with them, which was a really sticky situation. So good job for them. I'm going to again fast forward to the next kill. All right, as you can see, they've kind of rotated out of Caddy, and now they're by the Authority. And Innocence is kind of a little bit ahead, but again, you're going to see him play slow, which is good. Again, why isolate yourself in any situation, especially when you're going to start a fight? He says, hey, I have a guy in this bush on my marker. I'm waiting for you to come, or at least where he's not alone. So Scoped is with him. Again, Comms, come with me, come with me. Hits him for 5. Good comms from Scoped. Say, hey, there's at least 2. Alright, good comms. Hey, good awareness from Scoped. Hey, we're getting nade stacked. And actually, TFue goes, it's mine, it's mine. So TFue should have calmed that to let them know. So they get the Fortilla team, which is really, really good. Innocence does a good job of making sure that he hits his shots. Basically, because that guy took a 50-50 at him with the ramp over his head. So he just hits his shots. And then again, Compact's so strong. In competitive, we've seen Assault abuse it. We've seen Scoped abuse it in his solo VOD review. So really, really good stuff. And again, I'm not going to sit here and wait as they don't really do anything, because these games, as you can see with 32, isn't super stacked. So we're going to just kind of fast forward to the next engagement. Alright, so as you can see, they're about to get another engagement again where they kind of get a little bit split, but nothing too crazy. Calm from Scope, guys next to me, guys next to me. But again, Innocence has chilies and water, so doesn't take a lot for get there. Hey, guy next to me, there's 3, so Scope giving information, good comms. Again, kind of pre-firing with a charge. Scoped gets an easy 1v1 kill. I'm on a guy cranking for height on him. He gets in. Boom, again, Kid's shotgun so good for even with body damage. Again, by far the best charge in the game, so mythic loot. And then a shakedown in a box again when it's safe to do. And then Scopes isolate him. Boom. Scoped again, one of the best in the game. So not really too much team fighting right there. But again, the shakedown makes it so much easier. They can get to him if they need be, if Scoped were to get knocked. And again, good cause from Scoped, information, allowing his teammates basically to know what they're getting into when they go into the fight. Dang, unfortunately, he got sniped right there. We're going to fast forward again to the next engagement. Alright, so Inno is healed up from that unfortunate snipe. And then you're going to see kind of the bane of trios and solos right now. It was a thing in squads. Unfortunately, this fortunately got nerfed last season, but again, nade stacking 65 meters, and then you have, boom, they get 200 cracks and then a knock. Comms from Inno be like, hey, GL on top so they don't heal. That's exactly what they do. Comms from Scope right there. Hey, I cracked him. Scope finishes him. Ooh, Comms, shake him down, shake him down. Look, all 3 of them just link up right here. Boom, no worries. Safe to do that, especially in a 3v2 situation. So again, this gives them the information. And then real aggressive play. Oh, he got so unfortunate. Oh my goodness, TFue pissed on that kid. But again, unfortunate. Things got a little bit scuffed. He got a little bit panicked with the nades that came in. The stink nades. So he got a little bit panicked, then he got cut underneath the stair in 50-50. And that's where unfortunately the charge shot can kind of, if you're not ready, and in its Innocence being a little bit tagged up, gets knocked, but a good, I don't know what that guy was doing. He just kind of sat there in front of him. So I don't know what that guy was doing. I don't know if he was emoting or if he did something, just misclipped or hit his controller. And then they immediately heal up. Chug Splash is so good. Again, TFue doing a great job. Scoped apparently got knocked as well. Alright, I skipped forward. Now we're just gonna watch this end game. And again, these guys are excellent at keeping height. Any VOD review that I did just towards the end of Season 2, these guys were excellent at taking height at opportune times and then holding it. And as you can see, that hasn't changed, and I didn't expect it to change, obviously. But they're in zone on height, pretty much at edge as well, so they can pretty much focus any team. Good comms from Scope. Hey, I need AR ammo, so boom, give him some AR ammo. Damn, TFue just got sniped, unfortunately. Scope, good job again. Scope just building for them, and then Scope going up there to make sure to pressure anyone that tries to pad or attempt. Good comps from Def. They got the chug jug, so it's again no harm, no foul. Again, mythic loot, so huge. Good focusing edge, again good, which is easy to do on height. Notice how his entire right is protected. He knows no one is left.
Wait. No, the aura skin is 1 HP in the brick right here. In this brick. Wait again.
So much pressure, which is exactly what they're really good. Especially TFue, what he used to do was pressure with the mythic minigun. This is exactly what they're doing with the ARs. Just they got zone again, and they pre-tarped. TFue didn't die, so he's gonna obviously have more mats. Comms again. Hey, he's setting up a low pad right here. We're gonna just spray it, and again, keeping height. I'm not sure that they have the materials to keep it unless one goes down and gets frags. As you can see, the nerf to aim assist affecting even some of the best professional players. Boom, easy smash out of the air. This is exactly what height's gonna do. They're gonna just be easy. They're just literally smashing. Good again. They're not getting challenged right now, so it's easy. TFue having the hard mats to connect and stay up. And then Scoped and Inno just kind of sit back and spray, and it's exactly what you expect your mouse and keyboard player to kind of go forward and tarp and let your two controller players sitting back and just laser. Again, pressuring. Nice. Look at this. Just constantly staying up and pressuring. And again, great decision from Innocence right there. Really great job again from Innocence going down, recognizing that they need materials, going back down, getting the materials and coming back up, so they keep height. Again, something that I've seen them do so well. That is kind of their trademark. Columns again, GL's still in play. Good. Just to be aware that they may get knocked down. There's the GL and Storm. So again, you're going to see them try and pressure the hell out of the GL, obviously, because that's their biggest threat to height. And again, just the pressure, the shooting never stops. Again, good comms to splash, not worry about the chug jug. Again, they're kind of running low on builds with how long they kept height, but they've kept it this entire time. And like I said, they're just pressuring everyone down below. It is so lethal in these big team modes to hold height. You let everyone, all the little rats underneath fight, and then you just try and pick off what you can. And then Comms from Minnow, I'm going to jump in this kid's box. Is getting towards really end of the late game. And they don't really have the mats to keep continuing tarping. So they're just going to stay. One's going to go down and frag. And then boom, they realize it's the last two kids. Comms again, everyone drops. One knock, a pinch, and boom. And then you get two angles pressured. It's a GG for Innocence and TFue and Scoped. And again, just some things that I'm just going to consistently highlight. Again, abuse the mythic loot, compact. Those things just kind of have not changed. It's obviously the meta. But something that I've seen in this VOD review that has not changed from last season is this trio's ability to hold height, get height, and hold it. They got that 5th zone. They realized they had an opportunity for height. They basically big-dicked the other team that was already a level above them. Innocence did, got above them. They stayed on height, again, the entire rest of the match. And again, and it's just from their utilization, TFue going ahead, and luckily no one had an RPG or no one tried to mythic launcher up. And then because they might have been toast due to their limited amount of mats, but TFue continued out. And then when they needed to go down and get the refreshes, that's exactly what Innocence did. Went down, got essentially 500, 600 materials, most of it being metals, which then again allowed TFue to continue. They got some fortunate zones, and they just pressure. One thing I'm just going to talk about, when you're on height and end game, pressure, and that's exactly what they did. P90, AR, Scoped, and Innocence just pressuring everybody, allowing everyone else to fight, damage each other up, kill themselves, whatever's going on down there. They're up safe on height. They're aware of patterns. They're aware of the mythic launcher. They are aware of challenges. And as you can see, when that guy mythic launched up in his zone, immediate comms, hey, that's the mythic launcher. We need to focus that guy because we want to take that out of the equation, basically, so he doesn't challenge us for heights. With our limited amount of mats between the members, TFue pretty much having most of the mats since he did not go down during those sequence, Scoped and Innocence both going down. But again, great stuff from this trio, and they finished 3rd, I believe, overall in the Lachy Cup. So GG's to them, and I hope you did enjoy this VOD review. Well, that's going to be it for the video, guys. Again, I hope you did enjoy. If you did, drop a like on this video, hit that subscribe button, and turn on notifications. And I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.